What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new video. And in today's video, we are back in the kitchen because now that it's October, the grocery stores and the restaurants are filled with pumpkin spice flavored everything. And unfortunately, a lot of these things are high in sugar. They taste awesome, but they can easily get your calories and your macros out of check. So that's why today I'm going to be giving you guys an awesome recipe for a high protein pumpkin spice smoothie that definitely won't throw your calories out of whack. You won't get that added sugar, plus you'll be hitting your protein at the same time. This smoothie makes for the perfect post-workout shake to really get that protein in. You're also going to be getting a lot of fiber in the pumpkin as well. It's extremely easy to make, and best of all, it tastes absolutely delicious. I will be putting the macros for the total shake at the end, so if you're going to track it, it can make it that much easier to track as well. So if you guys are ready, then let's just jump right into the recipe. Alright, so let's move right into the recipe. As you can see, I've got all the ingredients laid out. It's very simple. Like I said, it tastes absolutely awesome. It's great to whip up post-workout if you're looking for a pumpkin flavored high protein shake. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be adding 1 cup of almond milk. This is just a lower calorie version. If you do want to go with milk, then definitely feel free to go with milk. It would probably taste a little bit better as well. But for the lower calorie option, I am going to be going with almond milk. So I'm just going to add that directly into the blender. Alright, so now that we got our almond milk, what we're going to do now is we're going to actually add our Greek yogurt. This is going to be one of our protein options for the shake. This is optional, so if you don't want to add it, you don't have to. But in my opinion, it does a lot for the shake, plus it gets your protein intake up. So this is the reason why I chose it. So this is just plain Greek yogurt. Yeah, so feel free to add that in. Alright, so now that we've added the 1 cup of almond milk and the Greek yogurt, that was actually 175 grams of Greek yogurt, or 3/4 of a cup. So that's going to give you anywhere around 16 to 19 grams of protein, depending on the yogurt that you do buy. So that's going to really help out with the protein intake. Alright, so now that we got our Greek yogurt, it's time to add a little bit more protein. We're going to be adding 1 scoop of protein powder. This is vanilla flavored. I just find that if you were to go with any other weird flavors, I don't know how good it would be. So that's kind of why I'm sticking with the vanilla. You can't go wrong with it. So that's going to be another 26 to 28 grams of protein, depending on the vanilla that you do have. So we're just going to add that directly right in. Alright, so now that we got our protein in there, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to add a pack of stevia monk fruit. This is actually a very interesting blend. It actually tastes awesome. It's just going to add a little bit more sweetness. Like I mentioned, if you don't want to add that, you don't have to. I just find that it adds a little bit more sweetness and makes it taste a little bit more like a treat. So I'm just going to add that in. Alright, so now the next ingredient is going to be what's going to really make this festive. It's going to be the pumpkin puree. You want to make sure that you get the puree and not the pie filling, because the pie filling has a lot more added sugar, a lot more calories, and we want the pumpkin puree, not the filling. We want the fiber instead. So this is going to be a much healthier option. And the smell that I'm getting from this is absolutely awesome. I love pumpkin flavored stuff, and I love pumpkin puree, so it's great to be able to incorporate it into a shake. So now that I've got my protein in there, I'm going to add my pumpkin. So this is if I didn't say it, this is 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Alright, now that I got my pumpkin puree in there, the next ingredient that I'm going to add, this is actually a pumpkin pie seasoning. Once again, optional, but I would highly recommend it. I think I only paid $3 or $3.50 for this, and you're going to get a lot of uses out of it. So I would highly recommend it. It does a lot for the taste, and it really kind of gives it that pumpkin spice flavored latte look that we're kind of going for with the shake. And on top of the pumpkin, it goes really great. So in terms of this pumpkin spice seasoning, I just basically eyeball it. Alright, so now that's all the ingredients that we're going to need. Like I said, the macros will be at the end for the total shake, so you can have an idea of what the calories, the protein, the fat, and the carbs is, so you can easily plug it into your tracking app, or just track it for yourself, or maybe you're just curious. Yeah, so all the ingredients are now in the blender. Now it's time to blend this up. Alright guys, our shake is all blended up, and as you can see, here's the consistency. The smell I'm getting is absolutely amazing. The pumpkin mixed with the pumpkin spice is going to taste awesome, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it. But before we do, there is one thing that I'd like to add. This is optional, but it does make it feel like a treat. And this is going to be some light whipped cream. There's only 30 calories for 4 tablespoons, so you really can't go wrong. And then I'm just going to sprinkle on some of that pumpkin spice seasoning, just because I feel like it, like I said, you want to make it feel like a treat. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pour it up now, and I'm going to show you the finished product. Alright guys, so there you have it. There is our high protein pumpkin spice smoothie. Trust me guys, this is an awesome one. So I highly recommend you guys give this a try. It tastes absolutely fantastic. It's high in protein, high in fiber, and it's going to be a much better decision than some of the other pumpkin spice treats that you might find at the grocery store or maybe even at Starbucks. Alright guys, that's going to do it for my high protein pumpkin spice smoothie. Definitely give this one a try. It makes for a perfect post-workout treat while still getting your protein in, and it tastes absolutely awesome, and it is extremely easy to make as well. Like I mentioned, I will put the macros up so you can see the macros up there. Yeah, so that's going to be the total macros for the shake. It's extremely macro friendly, high in protein, high in fiber, tastes absolutely amazing. So like I said, definitely give this one a try. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, because I do have a lot of great exciting content that's planned in the works that's just like this, from recipes to training videos to tips. So yeah, I do have a lot of content that's in the works, so I want to make sure you guys are a part of it. So hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the bell notifications. I want to make sure you guys get notified every time I do put a new video out. So turn on those bell notifications, and also drop the video a like. I do appreciate all the support and the feedback. It definitely goes a long way, and I'll catch everybody in the next one. Alright, peace out.